Welcome to News from Down Home. I'm reading information from the Maryland Herald, which was the paper of record in Princess Anne, Maryland, for a long time until the 1880s. And some interesting things that are happening or have happened on May 4th, 1915. So I hope that you'll listen what I have to say here. I thought this was interesting. A notice was put in by Captain W.S. Croswell. He was going to place the schooner Lizzie Cox on the Minokan River for freight service to and from Baltimore on March 10th. It said orders will be given prompt attention. I thought that was really interesting. And also, it says a notice from, it says Heyman's Hardware Department. I have placed the schooner Clark and Willie on the Minokan River beginning March 15th, 1915, to carry freight to and from Princess Anne to Baltimore. All orders will receive prompt attention. And it says address all communications to Captain George W. Wallace at 2232 Boston Street, Baltimore, Maryland, care of Messrs. William L. Muir and Son. So that I think was very interesting. Carrying freight from Princess Anne to Baltimore directly by water, which would make sense. Of course, I don't think that's done now. I don't think those freight lines exist on the water from Princess Anne to Baltimore. Um, it's very. I thought that was very interesting. But let's go on to our walking tour of Princess Anne. Now, this is from the book A Walking Tour of Princess Anne, Maryland, from the Look Up America series. And I want to turn on Beechwood Street, so turning left from the Anna Haynes house onto Beechwood Street. And this is the Colonel George Handy house on Beechwood Street. I'm not going to give the street address because somebody might live there. I don't want to disturb them, but we can walk by it. So as we walk by it, we'll see this crisp, well-preserved Federal style house was constructed in 1805 by George Handy. Handy enlisted in the Continental Army at the age of 18 and served from the beginning to the end of the American Revolution. He was a close friend of Alexander Hamilton and a colonel on the staff of General Light Horse Harry Lee. Handy distinguished himself at the storming of Augusta. After the war in 1787, the 31-year-old Handy married 16-year-old Elizabeth Wilson. Woohoo. The union caused a bit of scandal, and the couple were forced to seek wedded bliss in South Carolina. Eventually, they returned to Princess Anne, where Elizabeth and George had 12 children. Handy was elected sheriff in 1797, so apparently all was forgotten and forgiven. So if you're walking around Princess Anne, I hope that you'll definitely look at that house, and we'll talk about the Laura House next. So in any event, thank you for watching News from Down Home today.